All right, everyone. So I just got back from watching the brand new Predator Badlands film. Yeah, I know It's been a while between this video and my previous video, which was Black Phone 2. But like I said, but if I hadn't said it before, I'll say it here. October, I just spent all of last month, October, just binge watching horror movies. And if there are no, I was looking for like any good horror movies that any brand new. The only brand new good horror movie that came out last month was Black Phone 2. So I went out to theaters and I saw Black Phone 2. But yeah, but there hasn't been anything going on these past few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, however long it's been since I posted my review for Black Phone 2, that video. But anyway, here we are with Predator Badlands, and I remember when they announced this movie. I was super excited. There was a lot of excitement coming from me, as someone who is a big fan of the Predator movie. I wouldn't call myself like a Predator, like an expert. I'm not a hardcore Predator fan. um, I don't know everything. I don't know most or everything about the Predator lore like I do with Marvel or DC. Um, but it's something. But it's a franchise that I have been following, and I'm all caught up. I've binge watched. I haven't binge watched, but I have watched all the Predator movies in the past leading up to Prey. Now, so far, the only Predator movie that I've posted here on my YouTube channel is Prey. But yes, rest assured, I have already seen all the Predator movies in this franchise. I'm all caught up. There's not a movie or anything that I haven't missed. But maybe one day now this is Predator weekend, so maybe tomorrow or the next few days I will be posting. Who knows? You know what, I'll try to post. I'll try to post my reviews for all the I'll just post all the reviews for all the I'll do reviews for all the Predator movies in the franchise. But anyway, here we are with Predator Badlands, and this movie is directed by Dan Trachtenberg. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced his last name, but it's the same man who directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, excuse me. I think that's the name of it. Something Cloverfield. I've not seen that one, but when it comes to the Predator franchise, he's directed Prey. Loved the hell out of it. It was a Hulu original. It should have been released in theaters because that movie was fucking fantastic. I loved Prey. And he directed this animated, like sort of like an anthology Predator animated film, which is Predator. Let me Give me a second, guys. I'm on my computer right now. Let me just look this up. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Okay, it is 10 Cloverfield Lane. My God, I don't know why that's such a tongue twister for me. Yeah. Oh, it's Killer. Yeah, it's Killer of Killers. Predator Killer of Killers, which is like an animated Hulu original anthology film, and then which was released a few months ago. I want to say September, August ish, something like that, late summer. But here we are with Predators. But but anyway, here we are with Predator Badlands. Here we are with Predator Badlands. So yeah, this movie stars I don't know the actor who plays the Predator in this film, but he did such an incredible job. And I don't know what effects, if it was prosthetics, or whether it's 100% practical effects, or a mix between practical effects, which includes prosthetics and all that practical stuff, and a mix of CGI. But the actor who plays the main primary predator, Deck, I believe that's his name, the character's name, did an extraordinary job. I believe his first name is Dimitri something. Dimitri something. I don't know his last name, but I do know his first name is Dimitri or Demetrius, something like that. But anyway, he did an amazing, terrific job, performing, and with his portrayal of this predator. And I think this is the first Predator movie where the film is actually focusing on the predator. Like, the predator is the protagonist of the the film, rather than being the antagonist. And it's always like, when it comes to when it comes to this whole franchise, like, um when it comes to this whole franchise, like, the humans are always the protagonists. We humans, we're the protagonists, and the predators, or the Yaktja, or something like that. Anyway, the predator species are always the antagonists. But I'm like, I've always said this for a long time, for a while now, that I'd never seen the predator species, the Yaktja, as antagonistic, aggressive, characters or species, civilization. I don't know why, I don't know why the creators of the Predator franchise made them, specifically the villains of all these Predator movies, because they're nothing. I don't think they have anything like. I mean, they're. I don't. I mean, like I said, I'm not like a huge Predator expert. I don't know if. I don't know, Yaktja, their relationship with humans, and or other species. But when it comes to humans, it seems like I don't really know. I don't really understand the relationship. But it seems like all the Yaktja, all the predators are trying to do is to, like, hunt. To be the predator. To hunt their prey. That's basically what they are, and that's basically what they are. But anyway, besides that, moving on, the main character of Deck, um, and yes, I did look it up. The actor who plays Deck, his first name is Demetrius. Demetrius did such a great job, and I love how he was able, not only him, but also Dan, and everyone involved, really captured the emotional. I mean, this was very emotional. There was a lot of emotion, especially at the beginning, especially specifically, like, the beginning, like the opening of this film. I really latched on immediately, and I was hooked, and I was immediately latched onto this character, and just I was, like, thrown into it, and I was ready for it. And by the way, this is the first Predator movie that is PG-13, because the previous films have always been rated R. This is the first PG-13, and I know there were a couple people. Don't lie. Maybe you, or someone out there, maybe you, thought that the idea of a PG-13 Predator movie might be, oh, this is gonna suck. Not necessarily. Not every, like, the rating of the movie, like, the rating has nothing to do with the story. The rating does not affect the story of the film. It just, like, rated R. Rated R. The difference between rated R and PG-13 is that rated R is, like, more graphic, violence, nudity, vulgar language, like swearing and cussing, f bombs, getting, getting thrown here and there. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, it's still, like, this movie, for a PG-13 movie, it's still pretty violent. There's some decapitation. There's some, like, limbs being, torn apart, and it's pretty brutal when it comes to the action in this film. Uh, but moving on, this movie also has another character, played by Ellie Fanning. I haven't seen Ellie Fanning. I don't. I think this is the first. I really do believe that this is the first film that I'm introduced to Ellie Fanning, because I've always, I know her. I know who Ellie Fanning is. Seen, I've seen posters of movies that she stars in, but I've never seen those actual movies. So I think this is the first. I mean, let me look it up. Ellie Fanning. Give me a second, guys. Let me pull up her career and everything, all the movies that she's been into. Wait, she did my neighbor Totoro, the English dubbed. The English dubbed. She voiced May. Oh my God, I haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro since I was a little kid, like the late 2000s. It's been since like the late 2000s. I haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro, but yeah, apparently that she did Astro Voice. Astro Boy. Excuse me. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've not seen that one. Heard of it. Astro Boy, The Nutcracker, Super 8. Oh, she was Maleficent. Oh, she. Oh, now I remember. Ellie Fanning. Oh, scratch that. And let me actually look up, because I could be. Okay, yes. Yes. Ellie Fanning. She played Princess Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty, Princess Aurora, in the the Angelina Jolie Maleficent movies. Listen, I've never seen the original first Maleficent movie. I've seen Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. I skipped the first movie and went straight to the sequel. I was just thrown in, and I was so confused, and that was not a great thing for me to do. I saw that movie once. I saw that movie once in theaters, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, in theaters back in 2019. And I barely remember anything about that movie. That's how memorable that movie was. And she was also recently in A Complete Unknown with Timothée Chalamet, of course. Okay. But anyway, Ellie Fanning did a great job, and I swear to God. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna shut my mouth, because from watching the trailers, I don't want to give any spoilers away. So, but Ellie Fanning did a great job. I'll leave it as that. She did an incredible job. Her relationship with Demetrius's character of Deck, and her journey, both of their journey. Them, being friends and partners, and them, cooperating with each other, and relying on each other, and them helping each other out, and going through this sort of like this adventure. This movie perfect? Of course, nothing is ever perfect. But it's still, it plays out like any other Predator movie. Well, the first. There are some moments in this movie. There's like a couple moments. There are a couple sequences in this movie that reminded me of the original Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nothing is ever perfect, but I don't really care. This movie is just great. I love this movie. I would definitely recommend Predator Badlands. I would say the worst Predator movie was that 2018 The Predator movie with Olivia Munn and fucking the Shane Black one. That was fucking awful. That movie was fucking awful. It was supposed to be funny, the jokes, but I'm shaking my head, and this is just it's so vulgar for the sake of being vulgar, and it's just, what the hell? That that Predator movie, the Shane Black Predator movie, is my worst. Is the worst in my opinion. I don't count the crossover films with Alien versus Predator, but yeah. If you have seen Alien Romulus, I will. There's a you are definitely going to enjoy this movie even more. All right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Predator Badlands. The first PG-13 Predator movies, and Dan knocked it out of the park. He did a tremendous job, and I'm hearing he wants to make a trilogy. You know, Prey, and then Predator Badlands, and a third film. He knocked it out, including. I love Prey. I love Predator, Killer of Killers. I love Predator Badlands. This Predator Badlands. I love all of it. I love all of his Predator movies, and I want to see him make more. I want to see him make the third movie, and I'm hearing rumors and like speculation that the OG, the GOAT himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. There are rumors that that Dutch is coming back, might be coming back, maybe as a main character, a supporting role, or maybe a quick cameo, whichever they may be. Maybe in the third film, maybe Dan and Arnold can work something out or something like that. But I wouldn't mind. But you know, with or without Arnold Schwarzenegger, I still want to see. Dan knocked it out of the park, and I just want to see him continue his success. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Predator Badlands. It's so great. It's so good. It is so good. I absolutely adore this movie. Like I said, it's not really an issue, but it does play out like a Predator movie. But besides that, I still love it. This movie's got emotion and heart and love and all that great stuff. And the humor in the movie is not cringeworthy. It's not like cheesy or corny. It works. It fits perfectly. It's and you know, it's natural and organic, you know, the humor. But anyway, that's all I have to say, and thank you so much everyone for taking time to listening to my review, my thoughts on Predator Badlands. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because that would help me and my YouTube channel out a lot. I mean, seriously, I'm thankful for all of you guys, for your support, your love, your enthusiasm, all of the above, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.